The commitment to daily action, that unwavering resolve to carve your dream into the bedrock of reality, is a noble and potent declaration. Each day, a stroke of the hammer, a step forward on the path to your definite chief aim. Yet be not deceived. This journey, however purposefully undertaken, is seldom a tranquil march through sunlit fields. For with every advance, with every bold assertion of your vision, subtle yet formidable adversaries will invariably arise. They are the unseen currents that seek to pull you off course, the chilling mists that attempt to obscure your path, the insidious whispers that aim to erode your conviction. These are the negative forces, and they are the silent, persistent enemies of all who dare to strive for greatness. These forces are not mythical beasts lurking in shadowy realms, but they are no less real in their power to sabotage, to discourage, to ultimately extinguish the fires of ambition if left unchallenged. They manifest as the cold grip of fear, paralyzing action with its litany of what-ifs. They appear as the gnawing serpent of doubt, injecting venom into your self-belief, questioning your worthiness, your capability. They take the form of worry, that destructive habit of mind which anticipates failure and rehearses defeat. They are the shackles of indecision, leaving you stranded at the crossroads of potential, unable to commit to the path of power. They are the echoes of past failures, replaying on an endless loop, whispering that history is destined to repeat itself. They are the critical pronouncements of skeptics and cynics, those who, having abandoned their own dreams, seek to drag others down into the mire of their own resignation. They are the ingrained limiting beliefs, absorbed from a world often too quick to dismiss the audacious, too comfortable with the mediocre. These forces are the architects of apathy, the champions of the status quo, and they wage a relentless war against the spirit of human aspiration. To navigate this terrain, to sustain your daily action and protect your burgeoning dream from these corrosive influences requires more than mere willpower. It demands a potent proactive strategy, a means of not only defending your mental and emotional territory, but of actively reshaping it into an unbreachable fortress of positive power. This is where the profound, often misunderstood principle of effective confession comes into play. Not confession in the sense of admitting wrongdoing, but confession as a bold, unwavering, vocal affirmation of your highest truth, your deepest convictions, and the inevitable triumph of your definite chief aim. It is the deliberate use of the spoken word, charged with unshakable faith and potent emotion, to reprogram your subconscious mind, that silent, all-powerful architect of your reality, and to erect an impenetrable shield against the onslaught of negativity. This is mental alchemy of the highest order. It is the understanding that your words, when consciously directed and deeply believed, possess creative power. They are not mere vibrations in the air, but potent seeds planted in the fertile soil of your subconscious. What you consistently confess with conviction and feeling, your subconscious mind accepts as truth and begins to work tirelessly, day and night, to manifest in your physical experience. Therefore, an effective confession is not a plea nor a hopeful wish. It is a decree. It is a declaration of what is, in the higher realms of your becoming, now being called forth into tangible reality. But for this confession to be truly effective, to become a mighty weapon against the negative forces arrayed against your progress, certain immutable secrets must be understood and meticulously applied. These are not secrets in the sense of being hidden by some esoteric cabal, but rather principles often overlooked in their profound simplicity, principles that unlock the full dynamic power of this mental technology. The first secret to effective confession is absolute clarity and definiteness. Your words must be laser-focused, precise, and directly aligned with your definite chief aim and the positive outcomes you seek to create. Vague, generalized pronouncements against negativity possess little power. They are like firing a shotgun in the dark, hoping to hit an unseen target. Instead, your confession must be a sniper's bullet, aimed with precision at a specific mark. If your aim is financial abundance, your confession must articulate that abundance with clarity. Not just, I want more money, but I am now attracting and receiving specific amount or state of financial freedom through defined service or value, in perfect ways for the good of all concerned. If your goal is vibrant health, your confession must affirm that state of wholeness and energy with vivid detail. You confess for something definite, not merely against a nebulous bad. This is because the subconscious mind responds to clear, positive images and commands. When you define with precision what you are calling forth, you provide your subconscious with an unambiguous blueprint. This clarity starves the negative forces of their primary weapon, ambiguity. Fear thrives in uncertainty. Doubt festers in the shadows of ill-defined desires. But when your confession paints a brilliant, detailed picture of your success, of your victory, of your realized dream, there is simply less mental space for these negative intruders to take root. Your confession becomes a declaration of your intended reality, so vivid and compelling that it begins to overshadow and displace any competing negative imagery. This is not just about countering negativity. It is about actively, deliberately, creating and affirming the positive reality you choose to inhabit. The second and equally indispensable secret to effective confession is unwavering, burning faith. The words you utter, however eloquent or precisely crafted, will remain impotent if they are not imbued with an unshakable belief in their truth and their power to manifest. Doubt is the acid that dissolves the potency of confession. A confession spoken with a divided mind, with a lurking reservation that this probably won't work, is like planting a seed and then immediately digging it up to see if it's growing. It nullifies the process. True faith, in the context Napoleon Hill taught, is not blind adherence to dogma. It is a cultivated conviction, a state of mind wherein you know with every fiber of your being that the principles of success are immutable and that your mind, when properly directed, is a force capable of shaping your destiny. This burning faith is not something you are necessarily born with. It is something you build. It is built by consistently feeding your mind with evidence of possibility, with stories of those who have overcome great odds. It is built by the small victories that result from your daily actions, each one reinforcing your belief in your own capabilities. It is built by consciously choosing to trust in the power of your own focused thought and emotion, even when external circumstances may seem contradictory. When you confess, I am strong, courageous, and undaunted by any challenge, you must feel that strength, embody that courage, believe in your own indomitable spirit. Your subconscious mind responds not just to the words, but to the conviction behind them. It is the feeling of the wish fulfilled, as Neville Goddard termed it, that gives your confession its magnetic power. This faith transforms your confession from a mere recitation into a vibrant living force. It aligns your conscious desires with the immense creative power of your subconscious. It signals to the universe, to that infinite intelligence Hill often referenced, that you are not merely hoping but expecting your desired reality to manifest. And when your expectation is absolute, when your faith is unshakable, the negative forces of fear and doubt find no fertile ground. They are repelled by the sheer intensity of your belief, like darkness receding before a brilliant light. To make your confession effective, therefore, is to first become a crucible of faith, forging an inner certainty that your words are not just sounds, but potent agents of transformation, actively calling your highest destiny into being. With clarity as your compass and unshakable faith as your shield, the third secret to unleashing the formidable power of effective confession lies in persistent, rhythmic repetition. A single declaration, however fervent, is often insufficient to dislodge deeply ingrained negative thought patterns or to build the momentum necessary to overcome persistent adversity. Just as daily physical exercise sculpts the body, so too does daily consistent confession sculpt the subconscious mind and erect an increasingly impenetrable barrier against negative forces. This is the principle of habit applied to the realm of mental and spiritual fortitude. The negative forces you seek to overcome, fear, doubt, worry, limiting beliefs, are often the result of years, perhaps even a lifetime, of unconscious programming. They are well-worn neural pathways, default responses etched into your psyche by past experiences, societal conditioning, and the relentless drip of negative suggestions from the world around you. To counteract this deeply embedded negativity requires not a fleeting effort, but a sustained, deliberate campaign of re-education. Your effective confession, repeated daily, with unwavering conviction and focused emotion, is the primary tool in this re-education process. Each time you utter your positive affirmations, your declarations of strength, abundance, health, or success, you are essentially carving new grooves in your subconscious mind. You are laying down new, empowering neural pathways. Initially, the old negative pathways may still exert a strong pull. There may be an internal tug-of-war between the old familiar fears and the new consciously chosen beliefs. This is where persistence becomes paramount. You must continue to confess your desired reality day after day, even if you don't immediately see dramatic external changes. The most significant changes are often occurring first at the unseen subconscious level. Think of it as tending a garden. You have planted the seeds of your desired outcomes with your clear, faith-filled confessions. But weeds, the negative thoughts and beliefs, will inevitably try to sprout. Persistent daily confession is like diligently weeding that garden and consistently watering your chosen seeds. It ensures that the empowering thoughts are given the nourishment they need to grow strong and eventually choke out the negativity. This repetition is not mindless chanting. It is a conscious, focused act of mental cultivation. It is the deliberate reinforcement of the reality you are choosing to create. The rhythm of this repetition is also important. Find a time each day, or multiple times throughout the day, when you can engage in this practice without interruption, when your mind is receptive. Perhaps it's upon waking, to set a positive tone for the day. Perhaps it's before sleep, to impress your subconscious as it enters its most suggestible state. Or perhaps it's during moments of quiet reflection, or even during mundane activities like walking or driving, transforming idle time into potent periods of self-mastery. The consistency, the regularity, the rhythmic return to these powerful declarations is what builds their cumulative force. This persistence also serves as a powerful deterrent to external negative forces. When those around you, or circumstances themselves, present you with messages of doubt or limitation, your consistently reinforced inner convictions act as an immediate counter-argument. Your mind, conditioned by repeated positive confession, will be less susceptible to being swayed or discouraged. You will have built an internal immune system against negativity, capable of quickly neutralizing its effects. The fourth crucial secret to effective confession is to charge your words with potent positive emotion. The subconscious mind, as Napoleon Hill and many others have emphasized, is far more responsive to thoughts and words that are imbued with strong feeling. A confession uttered mechanically without genuine emotional investment is like a letter sent without a stamp. It lacks the power to reach its destination. It is the emotion behind the words that gives them life, that imbues them with magnetic power, that truly impresses them upon the subconscious. When you confess your definite chief aim, or your victory over a specific challenge, you must strive to feel the reality of that achievement as if it has already occurred. If you are confessing for abundance, feel the joy, the security, the freedom that abundance brings. If you are confessing for health, feel the vitality, the energy, the wholeness of a perfectly functioning body. If you are confessing for courage and strength, feel that indomitable power surging within you. This is not about pretending. It is about generating genuine, congruent emotion. It is about aligning your vibrational state with the reality you wish to attract and create. This emotionalization is what transforms your confession from a mere mental exercise into a profound psycho-spiritual act. Fear, doubt, and worry are themselves powerful emotions. To counteract them effectively, you must meet them with emotions of even greater intensity and power. The burning desire for your goal, the unshakable faith in its attainment, the exultant joy of its anticipated realization, the fierce courage to overcome any obstacle. These positive emotions, consistently generated and linked to your confessions, begin to create a new emotional baseline, a new inner climate where negativity struggles to survive. Consider the orator who moves a nation, or the leader who inspires unwavering loyalty. Their power lies not just in the logic of their words, but in the passion, the conviction, the emotional fire with which they deliver them. Your confessions to yourself, your declarations against the negative forces, must carry that same internal fire. You are, in essence, becoming your own most powerful motivator, your own most inspiring leader, constantly reinforcing your spirit with words charged with the unstoppable energy of positive, purposeful emotion. This emotional alchemy is a vital secret to making your confessions not just heard by your subconscious, but deeply, irrevocably felt and acted upon. Finally, the fifth secret, and perhaps the one that anchors all others in the world of tangible results, is that effective confession must be congruent with decisive, consistent action. Words alone, however powerfully spoken or deeply believed, are insufficient to build an empire or conquer a significant goal. Your confessions are the mental and spiritual preparation, the forging of the inner warrior, the programming of the inner guidance system. But that warrior must then step onto the battlefield of daily life and engage. Your inner guidance system must direct tangible steps. Your daily actions must be a reflection, an externalization of the truths you are confessing. If you confess for financial success but take no steps to offer value, to learn, to invest, or to manage your resources, your confession remains a hollow echo. If you confess for vibrant health but continue to indulge in destructive habits, your words are negated by your deeds. There must be integrity between your inner declarations and your outer behaviors. This congruence creates an undeniable synergy, a powerful alignment between your inner world and your outer actions that makes the manifestation of your desires not just possible, but probable, even inevitable. When your actions mirror your confessions, each reinforces the other. Your successful actions provide further evidence for your faith, strengthening your future confessions. Your powerful confessions provide the clarity, courage, and motivation for more effective action. This creates an upward spiral of achievement. The negative forces, which often seek to paralyze you into inaction or tempt you into incongruent behaviors, find their power dramatically diminished when confronted with this unified front of potent words and decisive deeds. You are not just saying you will succeed. You are actively, daily, demonstrating your commitment to that success. Therefore, as you craft and deliver your effective confessions against the negative forces challenging your 2025 vision, always ask yourself, what action can I take today that is in perfect alignment with this truth I am declaring? Let your confession be the prelude to your action, the wind in your sails, the fire in your belly. This harmonious marriage of powerful, positive confession and consistent, purposeful action is the ultimate secret to neutralizing all opposition and transforming your most cherished dreams into your living reality. It is the hallmark of the true master of destiny,